we going? Where you going? Come on. Thought I'd show you guys. We had planted, kind of crooked. We tried to plant them the right way. So I might have to put something on them to get them straightened back up. But we planted, there was like no leaves on these when we first planted them, but that is our peach tree. We didn't know it was a peach tree, but we, I can't remember what tree we planted in our backyard, but as soon as we planted that, then this thing started, we've been here for like over 10 years. As soon as we planted that, this thing started producing peaches. So we know that it took that other one to cross-pollinate, and it's really tiny. But then we planted this, which is a pear tree, and then we planted this one, which is a pear tree. And they're both doing really well, seem to be really healthy, but the weather's been like perfect. So anyhow, what a day today. We had issues with our phone line, so we're switching CRMs, we're switching to Service Titan, and I had my phone lines being recorded, so it should have been a really easy switch, but somehow something got messed up, and we noticed yesterday afternoon, late afternoon, that we didn't have any phones. When you called the main phone number, it was like a busy tone. So I called the phone company. It was like 4:30. Called the phone company. I called AT&T. Well, they're going to be out sometime between 8 and 4 today. But thankfully, the tech called me at like 8:30, and they were there by 9 or 9:30. So he got out there and goes through all our phone lines there at the office, and they're good. Nothing's wrong. But the other two lines that we have that were already ported over to a different provider so they could be recorded whenever somebody calls our office, that was the problem. So once the AT&T person found out that our lines there at the office were fine, it was just our ported lines that was a problem. So I call Service Titan, and they say, yeah, no, we haven't ported those over yet. I'm like, well, I didn't think so because they weren't showing up on my account. But then they're like, they're still with your regular provider. So then I called my regular provider, and they're like, okay, well, let me get right on this, because that dude's super cool, and he knows me, and just from when I signed on with him. But he was like, dude, I'll get right on this. So he gets on it, and he finds that, hey, you don't have, these lines aren't with us anymore. So Service Titan actually did have them. And so I call Service Titan back, and they as soon as they realized that, like, they jumped all over it, because it wasn't showing up in my account yet, because that was the problem. They were ported, but they weren't showing up in my account yet. So, Mickey, get over here. Mickey, come on, get over here. So, anyhow, they finally showed up in my account, and then it was time for my Service Titan meeting, because today was our go live with Service Titan. So it was kind of hectic for sure. And then to top that off, we go out, and we had sold a coil and condenser, and the coil, the technician made a mistake, did not measure the width, and they just automatically sent it, and didn't tell them the width when he ordered it. It's just a mistake. So he had ordered a 24-inch wide coil, and we needed a C width, not a D width. So we get that, we run to Wichita, grab that, pick that up, and then get back to the job. Once the installer gets finished, well, the expansion valves failed on it. So he had a piston, just swapped it out, went with the piston, working great. So just one of those days. Then later in the afternoon, our phones quit again, because they actually got them to show up on my account, but then something went wrong again. But they were able to fix it quickly, like within 5 minutes it was fixed, and we should be good now. So been really happy with the customer service with them so far. I'm super excited to manage our business in Service Titan, being able to track so many more things. We're getting it all set up. I plan on utilizing it to the full extent this time. When I first signed up with it 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I just wasn't in a position where I had the time to mess with it and set it up properly, and to tweak it, and I didn't have anybody else that could get in there and just own that program. So now I have it. I'm excited to actually use it to its full capabilities and actually use it to help manage my business. So I demoed several different companies. They were all great. There's a lot of really good options out there. But with my discount from being in another group, I was able to get Service Titan for like less than what I would have paid for the other ones. So that's why I chose to go with them. So I know they kind of get the rap that they are the most expensive, but you might be surprised because some of the other programs charge for your office people as well, and Service Titan does not. So and it's only your live technicians who are actually writing invoices that you get charged for. So it's worth checking out, and I'm sure as it progresses and we start using it more and we start tracking more, we track a lot already, but it's all pen and paper. It's all spreadsheets and pen and paper, and it is a pain in the butt. So I think that just having all this stuff automated, we do like a daily report at the end of the day, just a spreadsheet that my general manager sends to me, just so I can see what we did in revenue, what's coming up, you know, what are we possibly going to do tomorrow. And it's been handy and works and everything, but it would just be nice to have that all automated and just not have to mess with it and add up all the tickets every day and all that stuff. So we're excited. Conversion rates, something we've never tracked before, so I'm excited to track conversion rates. It'll separate men from boys, I think. And I know there's some women out there doing calls too. So it's going to be nice to see what the actual conversion rate is, and just I think it'll create some competition in our company as well, which can be a good thing, healthy thing. So guys, hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe. I'm gonna show you a video just because I was trying to be sneaky with Rick, my general manager, but he caught on to me. Just so you know, I didn't catch the video where he actually came to the freezer, which you'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute, but didn't catch that. But he was on to me because we were giving him a bunch of crap when he put his ice cream in the freezer. So anyhow, guys, take care and go make money. Boom, summer's here.
After she doesn't finish, she'll have to pee all of a sudden. Where you going, Piper? No, Piper. Good girl.
What you doing, sis?
No, Emma.
Come here, girl. Okay, so I'm hiding this. I know he won't even see it. And then we've already put some in his ice cream. He's gonna get some PVC fittings instead. I know when he reaches in here, he's just gonna grab it and go back to his office. So it's not gonna be as refreshing as his strawberry sundae. Come on, sissy.